Okay, so I'm just going to talk my piece right here when it comes to what the likes of Star Wars Explained and his wife Molly Damon have done to Star Wars Theory, Stupendous Wave, Geeks and Gamers, RK Outpost, and a few other YouTubers. I'm calling out the insanity that Star Wars Explained is. So the fact that they are willing to go and attack these YouTubers who I'm subscribed to their channels. I enjoy a lot of the good videos that is talked about when it comes to Star Wars. But the fact that you're trying to demonetize several YouTubers, let alone Star Wars YouTubers, based on their personal opinions of how the shows and movies over the last 7+ years have been. I'm sorry, there is a fine line, and there's this thing called freedom of speech that I recommend Star Wars Explained and Molly Damon look up. And the fact that I wouldn't be surprised if Geeks and Gamers, Star Wars Theory, RK Outpost, and some of the other YouTubers take Star Wars Explained and his wife Molly Damon and Kyle Katarn and the YouTuber, not the Star Wars character itself, and Hello Greedo to court over the defamation of the fact that Star Wars Explained and his wife tried to deplatform these well-known people and YouTubers in general. And the fact that this is even allowed on YouTube, I'm starting to question the legitimacy of Star Wars Explained and his stuff. I'm not asking anybody for anything other than just unsubscribe to them. Don't go out and do anything to them. Just unsubscribe. That's how it goes. And to be quite honest, they deserve to be unsubscribed from, because they deserve to lose views, they deserve to lose money. If that's all that they're ever worried about is money, and they don't have real jobs, then I'm sorry. You know, you can't go around trying to force your political opinions and views on people just because we don't like the likes of Star Wars The Acolyte, which, by the way, terrible show. And the characters I was even remotely interested in when it came to that show were Kymir and Daphne Keene's character, though I could care less about the whole, agenda behind it, because the agendas behind all these Star Wars TV shows as of late suck. I'm sorry, Disney has not brought out good quality Star Wars in a long time. The last time that there was something good Star Wars-wise from Disney was Andor, and don't even get me started on Marvel. I'm a huge Marvel Star Wars fan. I will wear that badge of honor until the day I die, but the fact that Disney has been releasing poor quality content based around DEI over the last almost 6 to 7 years now when it comes to Star Wars, and then Marvel started getting the full brunt of it around 2019 and maybe sometime after the pandemic started, that's just, as said, Disney's failing right now. They aren't wanting to admit that their shows and movies suck, and until they get rid of all this DEI stuff and all that, guess what? Your Marvel shows and your Star Wars shows are going to be terrible. Now, there's been some good ones. Andor's been a decent show. I liked, in my personal opinion, everyone has their right to their own opinions. The Mandalorian series as a whole is good. Season 3 is not the best, but it was decent. I'm looking forward to Mandalorian and Grogu. I pray and hope that, Jon Favreau and some other people at Lucasfilm are at least able to help Dave Filoni with the upcoming Mandoverse movie, because I would love to see a good good live action fight with Thrawn and some of the other Mandoverse characters going up against Thrawn and the Imperial Remnant and the Night Sisters with the New Republic in tow. Whatever happens, I don't know, but at the end of the day, I'm calling out Star Wars Explained and his wife, Molly Damon, for attacking Star Wars Theory and Geeks and Gamers and Arcade Outpost and some of the other YouTubers. We shouldn't even be doing that, and the fact that they're willing to break the U.S. Constitution and the Declaration of Independence, where freedom of speech has been the right, has been our right since the very beginning in installation of the United States of America. That's where I'm concerned. The fact that Star Wars Explained and Molly Damon would go this far to deplatform some people that I have great respect for. Again, the only thing I'm calling for when it comes to Star Wars Explained and Molly Damon, unsubscribe and just don't watch their videos. I've given up on watching them after this fiasco. The fact that they're willing to go this far to attack other people, yeah, not the best idea. So Star Wars Explained, Molly Damon, if you're wondering why you're losing money, guess what? You guys cost yourself that when it comes to this. And I'm not even a full-on YouTuber. I have a real full-time job. And I'm not going to tell you what I do for a living, because what I do for a living in real life ain't nobody's business. So just realize, yes, money's great, but at the same time, if that's all you're focused on when it comes to being on YouTube, then y'all need to go out and get real jobs. Anyway, hope everyone has a great day, and I'm not doing this for views, I'm not doing this for anything, but just thought I'd talk about my take of what's been going on, and the fact that this is happening to some of the great YouTubers that I enjoy watching. This needs to be put in check. So, have a great day. Talk to y'all soon.